The first thing I would say is to understand that we're all wired, biologically wired, not socially conditioned, but biologically wired. We are all biologically wired differently. Some of us accept more risk. Some of us accept more discomfort. Some of us need more data. So we're all a little bit different. My company specializes in teaching people skills, the same skills that CIA taught me. We specialize in teaching people SPY education to break barriers. But the first thing you have to know is where you're starting from. So we actually have a really powerful tool at Everyday Spy. It's online. If anybody goes to everydayspy.com/quiz, everydayspy.com/QUIZ quiz, there's a very simple quiz there that helps you understand how you are biologically wired to start the whole transformation, right? Because that's what CIA does to us. They put us through a massive psychological exam so that they can understand us better than we understand ourselves. And then they can start to systematically break through our conditioned barriers. Because if you think about it, CIA recruits us at 27. That means we're wired by society. They have to break through that wiring before they can turn us into essentially criminals everywhere else in the
world. I like your candor. That was good.
That's the way it works, right? So anybody who's listening can start understanding their wiring by going to everydayspy.com/quiz. From that point, what Everyday Spy does, what my company's been designed to do, is teach education based off of your biological wiring to help you understand the processes, the systems, and the frameworks that you need to question those preconceptions that are holding you back. Because there's a lot of preconceptions that are actually helping you grow forward, right? So let's just take that traumatized child. I am a huge advocate for recognizing the positive benefits of childhood trauma. Yes, it sucks. My father was killed before I was born. I was raised by a stepdad who was abusive. I had the police come to my house in elementary school because my gym teacher found belt welts all over my back and was like calling the cops about my dad. My mom's been married 4 times. She's been widowed twice. Like, there's all sorts of issues. I've been trying to make my mom notice me as she goes from husband to husband to husband her whole life. I have childhood trauma. Thank God I have childhood trauma, because it gave me the focus and the discipline and the courage to believe that there's a better life for me if I just keep breaking the rules. I've gotten in so much trouble. I went to a military school and barely graduated. I was in the military and barely got out of it. Like, because all I do is break rules. I hear a rule, and if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would I listen to this guy just because he's a colonel? He's fat, he's lazy, he's incompetent. I don't care that he has a silver bird on his shoulder. That is not the way to succeed in the military.
Which is why I never joined. You and I have, that's one of the reasons why I was looking forward to speaking with you, is that when I've heard you talk about your past, I was like, oh yeah, check.
But I love the fact that if I didn't have that condition, if I didn't have that wiring, if I didn't have that special cocktail, I wouldn't be where I am now. And it breaks my heart when I find other people who have a special cocktail and they're watering it down, trying to fit in to academia, trying to fit into a corporate culture, trying to fit into a social norm, right? And I'm like, don't you understand? You are built for so much better. Like, let the Joneses keep up with the Joneses. You are a Menendez. Fuck the Joneses. Let's go party, right? Like, that's the way I want people to think. Like, I don't have to play this game because I already know there's another game because I saw it growing up. There's plenty of people who will continue to become the hamsters that run through the economic wheel of the United States. You never have to worry about the United States falling behind. It will have plenty of, hamsters, gerbils, and guinea pigs who do what they're supposed to do every day.
The lemmings.
But what we need, bobbleheads. What we need are people who are willing to embrace the fact that they're different. Those are the people who shatter boundaries. As much as we hate to love these people, we hate to love Elon Musk. We hate to love Mark Zuckerberg. We even hate to love Donald Trump, right? Like, we hate to love the fact that these people have abandoned all social norms and reached incredible success. And because we hate to love them, we don't want to model our behavior off of them. I agree. Do not try to be like Donald Trump. Do not try to be like Elon Musk. But understand that you have a little bit of rebel in you. And rebellion is what made the United States in the first place.